So here we go, guys. We have Docper. He's 2900. I assume he's going to be playing Junkrat. And yeah, on Oasis. Let's skip ahead.
Ryan's art, Hanzo, Reaper.
Don't always jump while you shoot. Okay, he fixed it. He listened.
Hanzo's top right. Fine. Nice.
Alright, this works. Oh, okay.
Right side, Hanzo on right side. We're even. Winnable. Nice. Still even.
Okay.
On right side.
Docper's talking. I think that was played fairly well. You're just keeping pressure on the shield. Your other option is to shoot over it.
Helpers, are you? I mean, our Ryan needs help. Our Ryan really needs help.
Yo, DPS. DPS. What are you doing?
I can always complain about DPS when you die.
I have a really bad feeling that their DPS are just a bit better than ours, and it's gonna be a really tough game.
Damn.
Good for you, dude. That Hanzo's carrying. He needs to die.
Your shots are a little low. Let me see if this is common.
He did not be in the air against Hanzo.
Get out of there. Oh shit, you got lucky.
Yo!
I got tired.
Anything we can do, buddy?
Tire, now. Don't even... Okay, you're not gonna tire? Okay. I don't even know where you're going with that.
Sorry, I didn't.
Fuck off.
Need a heal, please. Need a heal.
Yeah, you're still aiming really low. Guys like this are why you have super bad anxiety about playing DPS now. That's why you just mute them.
Ryan purple, can we get him? Ryan one. Nice. Sorry, left side. She's gonna have grab soon. Zarya's low. Zarya's nice. Mario left side.
Again, you're jumping a lot. I think I do that too, but just try to slow that down. And your aiming is low.
Run trapped.
You're... Well, you may be trying to hit like the things right at you.
Help. Hanzo in small right room.
You're limiting what you can hit
Fur behind.
in the long term.
On the right room with the mini. Very good point.
So, yeah, I know all this exciting stuff's happening, but if you got like a hitbox like this, and you keep shooting like this, right here, it's just, in the long term, it's just gonna like go back down, and it's only gonna go like 10 meters. But if you start shooting here, or even up here, like, because the hitbox for the grenade is like that, then you're still gonna hit them, but you gain like 50 to 100% extra distance behind them. I'm not saying you should aim for like a headshot all the time, but like definitely aim up here on them. As you aim lower and lower, you're just minimizing the amount of area you can hit. And with Junkrat, you want to take up as much area as possible for as long as possible.
Okay, we
Don't
lose.
tire.
Just don't use ults. Don't use ults. Solid, we can. Don't use ults. We lose.
Seems like you're just holding down the button while shooting too.
Alright.
You weren't like...
Get out.
I know. I don't know if you're panicking there or whatever, but you were definitely not like looking for a shot first. You were just kind of holding down the button.
Hanzo's gotta die first. Like he's there.
Yeah, he's shooting it like a hit scan. Oh! Alright, we'll drop this.
Hanzo's gotta die first. Like, he's their carry. If we can get the Hanzo, then we can win this.
This is gonna be risky.
I got the Reaper. We can go.
That's something.
Nice, dude. Nice. Big counter charge.
See, you're still shooting way too low. You can be shooting at this back wall and hitting everyone on this path as well as get the bank shot off. But now you shoot so low, you're barely getting it to the wall.
Zarya, Zarya!
Yo!
Zarya, one! Zarya! Reaper, Reaper, Reaper!
This Reinhardt's really upset that a Reaper killed him.
Zarya didn't die. No, we need a touch. We need a touch. Oh no. Last fight.
No, I'm done.
That doesn't matter.
I like how upset this Reinhardt is for being bad.
Genji was just getting outclassed every time he went in. Like, what's the point of that? Oh, you threw a mine so that like 1/10 of it was clipping outside the spawn room. Guess you need to just lose your entire mine. Alright, left side. They have a Hanzo again. Nice.
Okay.
Ryan's half. Very no personal.
Trap again. Good.
Back up, back up, back up. Just back up.
I thought you would have had that.
Yeah, no, we're staggering.
Mercy's no more.
Yeah, this one's 2,900.
Yeah, we still don't win this. We only got 3 people.
So right here, you're at a stagger.
I'm trying to say.
Don't worry. Everyone is on
Trap and just get out.
Shutter.
This is so greedy.
I almost have to.
Reaper, bottom.
Left side.
Nice. They might res. Can we try and stop that if possible? Got it.
Okay. This is a good rotation.
Alright, stable, stable, stable. We shouldn't have used it.
You use a lot of concussive mines.
Not an enemy.
Don't worry, don't worry. Be sick for a minute. Go back up.
Like, you use a lot just to put damage on shields, and I'm just not a person that does that. Gotta get out of there. Gotta get back. You're down one, you have to retreat.
Decent angle if I can land shots.
Because you can do this from the midpoint.
Trap the Hanzo. Ryan, I mean Reaper on left. Reaper half. Alright, Hanzo.
You're just jumping a lot of times, and you're leaving yourself...
Genji's not even going after him. Stall, stall, stall.
What you need to do at all times, and this is with not just with Junkrat, it's with all heroes, minimize the surface area that you can be attacked. You can either, like, because you're out more or less in the middle. Yes, you had a wall to your right, but no one's attacking from your right. Everyone was attacking you head on.
Keep me alive, keep me alive.
Yeah, they're waiting for you there. You gotta do something crazy. If you ever use a tire like that where they have 5 seconds to prepare for it, you have to do something nutty.
And heal. Mine's just half.
That is a good.
Mercy res, don't let mercy res.
Yeah, if you're going against a good DPS player, it's going to happen to you every single time.
Someone's on point? No one's on point?
Does nobody understand? Don't let mercy res. Every single.
You hear the
Hanzo needs
Hanzo.
to die.
I mean, you could have killed him.
We can win. Same point. Ryan, can you get on? Nice. Alright, now. What? Dude, what was that shatter?
I thought it was someone.
Also, like, first of all, just don't even yell at people. Just don't even yell at people. Because when you asked him what was that shatter, were you expecting a response? Was that response going to change the way you were going to play? Would that response have an effect on the game?
Monkey.
Stay on point, Tracer.
Okay, you guys are actual garbage, by the way.
Yeah, that guy's... Man, that guy sucks a lot. But... a lot of this stuff. First of all, as always... shut the hell up. This is me just strictly, like... when I play a game, it's all about the game. Most of the time. I'll fuck around, don't get me wrong. But... when you yell at your Reinhardt about what he was thinking with that shatter, would that have anything to do with the game? Would anything have changed if he said the perfect answer? Whatever you were hearing, what were you expecting? Imagine he said the perfect answer to you. Would that have changed anything? No. So just let it go. There's no reason to be like, yeah, man, he fucked up. Have you ever fucked up? I mean, you screwed up a tire before, like in that game. So, like, yeah, I mean, that shit happens. It happens with any hero. Secondly, shoot higher. You're doing it with both concussive mines and your primary attack. Where if you have a person here, this little stick figure, and here's a Junkrat stick figure, you're like trying to shoot like that. The truth is you should be trying to shoot like that. Because this one's just gonna go here. In fact, some of these, like, you're shooting here. You're shooting way too low, you're throwing way too low. You were using concussive mines to burst shields, and maybe that's just me. I don't watch any other Junkrats. There's pretty much no other Junkrats anyways. Concussive mines are for you to displace players and to save your supports, which still falls under displacing players. Or getting yourself to an advantageous point, or getting out of a disadvantageous point. So, concussive mines, don't just keep throwing... I would say don't throw them just at shields. You can throw them behind the shield, pop up the Rhine, fuck with their formation, their structure. That's great, but I would not use it just for popping a bubble unless it just... you needed to destroy something now. And I would only do it to Winston's bubble. I don't even think I'd waste a concussive mine on Orisa's shield, just because she gets it back so fast. I think this is the big one. If you have to work on any, that's going to, like, your fundamental mechanical skill needs to be worked on. As for your positioning, it was fine-ish. Just remember, and it has to do with this as well, but limit attack surface. If anyone's in IT, I deal with this on a daily basis. If you own 1,000 computers, your attack surface is much larger than if you just had one computer. This goes hand in hand into Overwatch. Essentially, if I can, here's that point on Oasis. There's a little square in the middle. There's a wall here. You're staying right here. Now, here's the funny thing. If you were getting attacked from this way, this would be proper positioning. But you were getting attacked from this way. Meaning, everyone that was coming out here was going to be able to shoot you. And that's exactly what happened. In fact, if anyone's attacking from this way, I would actually be on this side. So I get ricochets that way. Or when they come in, I can just get direct shots. And B, it gives me the ability to be to flank on. As long as you have a trap here and you're listening and not allowing them to shoot down that hallway to get to you, this is what I would do. But you have to limit your attack surface. Now, if they're attacking this way, perfect. You can go out this side or this side. This side obviously has a lot narrower of an attack surface, right? But with your ricochets and your arc, you can get more things done. Here is a lot more riskier, but you can get a lot more shots out. These are really big fundamental things. In fact, I don't even care what else you did wrong in this video. And it's not just Junkrat. Well, I guess the shooting aiming higher is Junkrat. But the limiting the attack surface, like, this is a fundamental part of all FPS games. It's a fundamental part of all games. It's just like, do you want to get attacked in 2 places or 1? Well, based on your positioning, you can limit that. And that's what limiting your attack surface does. If there's... I said it was funny. If there's anything you do fix this. And it's like, no. I actually got to fix this. And then fix this. That is what's limiting you to 2900 current. And Junkrat, it's funny because your attack surface can be legitimately 0. You can give the enemy a 0% chance of hitting you, and you can still hit them because of ricochets. He's the only hero in the game that can really do that. So it's actually, like I said, is applicable to all heroes, but for Junkrat, a little bit more so because you can actually remove someone's ability to hit you completely while still hurting. Yeah, that's about it. Minor details. You can shoot the back line. Or cross flank. This is kind of a Junkrat specific thing. Remember, Junkrat, if you have a shield here and a shield here, Junkrat's the only one that can shoot over the shields and hit the back lines from your own back lines, so you're completely safe. Also, if we're looking top down, like at this part over here, what Junkrat is really good at is attacking from flank to flank. Like if they went to flank your team, you can actually shoot here and you can shoot all the way across the field and get to them. This is really good. Especially if you debate people. For whatever reason. Like if I keep on pushing up right side over and over and over, but then I switch to the left side, and then I shoot the right side from the left side. That's something like you can only do with no fall off. But yes. So, too bad Docper isn't here after asking for a review, but I would ask him if he had any questions. Does anyone in chat have questions, and does this make sense to people in chat? Also, mute people if that upsets you. Like if people really piss you off and that does get you going. I know, like, the internet person in you wants to be like, well, I just gotta get thicker skin. The truth is, you're gonna fucking crack eventually. No one's a saint. I'll say it again. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Like, even if Jesus himself was an Overwatch player, he would fucking tilt. Because of the shit that he has to deal with in this game. class board feels as clear as Junkrat's plan in Junkrat. It was pretty fucking... Getting into Junkrat Town is only like 5 steps. Pretty easy. Okay. Then we can move on.